Top 5 fastest cars in 2023. Even though the automotive industry is beginning to transition into the electric age, performance car manufacturers are still obsessed with reaching top speed. This obsession has persisted for a long time and persists even today. The normal sports cars and supercars simply won't cut it, which is why multi-million-pound hypercars continue to push the frontiers of what is feasible in terms of speed. It got progressively more difficult to get automobiles to go quicker than that, but the renowned racing company McLaren eventually came up and completely blew everyone else out of the water. You want to buy an extremely fast car, but you don't want to have a bad conscience, do you? Number 5. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. There is not a single list of the internet's fastest cars that is comprehensive without at least one Bugatti model. The standard Chiron, much like the Veyron that came before it, is a mind-blowing work of engineering. Yet, this does not mean that it cannot be improved upon in the future. The Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is an exclusive variant of the already remarkable Chiron Super Sport. It was developed to celebrate the fact that a modified Chiron was the first hypercar to reach speeds of more than 300 km per hour, km/h. The peak speed of the production car is electronically capped at 273 miles per hour. However, according to reports, Bugatti will let owners add in a roll cage and attempt their own high speed at the company's Era-Leschen test track. In addition to a 1600 horsepower version of the Chiron's quad turbo 8.0-liter W16 engine, the Super Sport 300 Plus features a longer, more aerodynamically optimized body as well as considerable weight-saving measures. Number 4. Rimac Nevera. The Rimac Nevera's mission is to debunk the assumption that electric cars are only fast below a certain speed, and it plans to do it by breaking the sound barrier. The Croatian corporation, which along with Porsche holds a controlling stake in Bugatti, claims that their electric hypercar is capable of a top speed of 258 miles per hour, which places it right up there with the very quickest gasoline-powered vehicles. Able to travel at speeds that defy conception while simultaneously being incredibly powerful. Nevera is a force that can't be compared to any other, much like the powerful storm system from which it gets its name. Nevera was conceived in Croatia, where it was also hand-engineered and built. It was founded on the principle that form should follow function. And it was shaped by a passion for the automobile industry. The Nevera, which has 4 electric motors powering each wheel and can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, can also complete a quarter mile in 8.6 seconds. The combined power output of the Nevera's motors is 1,900 horsepower. Rimac uses a pair of single-speed transmissions in the Nevera to prevent the car's acceleration from tapering off too quickly. We are aware that electric vehicles are capable of taking off at breakneck speeds. In addition to its blistering top speed, the Nevera boasts an impressively advanced torque vectoring system and a hefty 120 kilowatt-hour battery that, according to the manufacturer, is capable of delivering a driving range of up to 340 miles. It also possesses the most powerful regenerative braking system of any electric vehicle, with a maximum power output of up to 300 kilowatts. Number 3. McLaren Speedtail. An automobile is a perfect example of how art and science may be combined. The McLaren Speedtail is the company's very first Hyper-GT model, our hypercar with the best possible aerodynamic efficiency ever. And McLaren has the best top speed to date, anchored by an innovative hybrid drivetrain capable of producing 1070 horsepower. The McLaren Speedtail establishes a brand new standard for automobile design by combining levels of innovation and elegance that have never been seen before, and provides the owners with remarkable opportunities for tailoring their products to their own needs. Although no McLaren is exactly boring to look at, the limited edition Speedtail is a design that will take your breath away. It has been demonstrated that it is capable of reaching speeds of up to 250 miles per hour, making it the quickest and most aerodynamically efficient McLaren to date. The Speedtail is powered by a hybrid drivetrain, which combines McLaren's tried and true 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine with a 312 PS electric motor to provide a combined 1050 horsepower. The Speedtail is intended to be a hyper GT that is usable and comfortable in everyday driving, even though this number is lower than that of many of the cars on this list. It is also a half-ton lighter than a Bugatti Chiron, and McLaren has stated that it has no interest. Number 2. Aston Martin Valkyrie. Since it was first presented as a concept in 2016, the production version of the Aston Martin Valkyrie has been a long time coming. It wasn't until early 2022 that the company finally delivered its first car to a paying customer, which is evidence of the significant technical obstacles it had to overcome. The Aston Martin Valkyrie is the company's attempt to build the ultimate road car. It is powered by a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated Cosworth V12 engine that can reach an astounding 11,000 revolutions per minute and generates 1160 horsepower. The Valkyrie has a curb weight of approximately 1,130 kilograms, which is just a little higher than that of a Ford Fiesta. However, it generates more than 1 horsepower for every kilogram that it carries. Aston believes that the track-focused AMR Pro version will be capable of speeds of more than 250 miles per hour, despite having a shapely body that is designed largely for downforce. Number 1. Koenigsegg Gemera. The Swedish automobile firm Koenigsegg is responsible for producing the Grand Touring plug-in hybrid sports car known as the Koenigsegg Gemera. Production of the car is strictly limited. It was first shown to the public during the Geneva Motor Show in March 2015. The name Regera comes from the Swedish verb regere, which can be translated as to reign or to rule. Only 80 examples of the car were manufactured by Koenigsegg, and the majority of them were purchased shortly after the debut of the model. Yes, it's another Koenigsegg, but this one is a little bit different from the others on the list because it's the only one that has 4 seats. The Gemera was conceptualized as a luxurious and practical GT vehicle for everyday use. It even has rear seat electronics to keep the kids happy. But it is also equipped with some mind-boggling engineering that enables it to go at extraordinary speeds. A 3-cylinder engine displacing 2.0 liters may seem underpowered for a Koenigsegg, but this one has only that much capacity. However, on its own, it is capable of producing 600 PS thanks to a piece of technology known as a free valve. In addition to that, it can function on the more eco-friendly ethanol and methanol. This mighty little engine is coupled to not 1, not 2, but 3 electric motors, bringing the total power output up to 1,700 PS. It is said that the Gemera can reach a top speed of 250 miles per hour when equipped with all-wheel drive and 186 miles per hour while operating solely on electric power. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Share your precious thoughts with us in comments section below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.